Hello crafty friends, this is the Paper Chef here. In today's video, I'd like to introduce to you the Everything is Rosy product medley by Stampin' Up. And I'm going to introduce it to you in a way where I think it will make a great starter kit. So what do I mean by that? Stampin' Up is $99 to join, and you get to choose $125 worth of products. And in this case, I have done a sample starter kit, which adds up to $124. You can't go over $125. And you will get this, everything I'm going to show you in the first part of the video, for only $99 and including free shipping. Now this product medley is something that is new for Stampin' Up. It's an all-inclusive product suite, and it comes with coordinating items. Okay, so you could just get the product medley itself, but it's $80. And it's available for 4 more days while supplies last, which is, I still think it's a good deal, but I think it's better if you get it as a starter kit because you can add other things to this that coordinate with it. Okay, so first, let's start with the stamp set. In the product medley, you get a stamp set, and it's beautiful flowers and nice sentiments. We're going to use them, and it comes with photopolymer stamps, and you're going to adhere them to a stamping block, which I'll show you in just a minute. Okay, I hope you already have a Big Shot or some kind of die cutting system, because this product medley comes with a set of coordinating dies. These dies cut out the stamped images, which you could do also with your scan and cut if you have one of those, but these dies work good for that. But I think the real benefit of these kind of dies is making these edge embellishments and these flourishes, because this comes out so detailed, which will be hard to do with another machine. And when you combine this with the foiled paper that comes with this medley, you're going to get to see how pretty those embellishments are. Okay, so you get coordinating dies with the set. Okay, now the designer series paper is pretty unique and really like better than I expected. Okay, so it was one of those things where I was pleasantly surprised. Okay, you get 48 sheets of designer series paper. You get 8 sheets of each. They're double-sided. Okay, so what I really like about this is the foiling that's all throughout the paper. The coordinating colors are Melon Mambo and Night of Navy and Gold Rose Foil. Okay, I'm just going to shake that into the light so you can see what I'm talking about. I was pleasantly surprised by this paper because of how pretty it is and how shiny it is and how strong it is. It would be considered, so this is specialty designer series paper. Okay, and this rose gold could also kind of pass for copper to kind of matches that. So it can kind of be, like this kind of piece I think would be masculine as well as feminine. And so the different pieces have different qualities. Okay, so I'm showing you both sides of the paper, but this is, you can see how that goes with the dies. Okay, some more Night of Navy. Okay, and then some floral paper. Okay, in addition to the 48 sheets of designer series paper that you get with this product medley, you get 8 pieces of 6, and by the way, they were 6 by 6. You get 8 pieces of 6 by 6 foil. Okay, and this foil is very thick, but I've already tried cutting it with the scan and cut, so it works fine with the regular standard blade, and that is called rose gold foil. Okay, in addition, you get 4 sheets of embellishments. You get 2 that are like this. They're foiled embellishments, and they pop right out. They're die cut, and you get 4 sheets like that one. I'm sorry, you get 2. You get 4. You get 2 of these, 2 sheets like this. I'm sorry, and 2 sheets like that. Okay, and then you can stamp right onto them, and you're ready to go. Then you get 2 sheets like this. So these little floral embellishments are ready to go. I've already punched a couple out. Okay, so that is all you get with the, well, nope, there's way more, I'm sorry. Those are just the papers and the foilings, and, okay, I still have more for just the product medley itself. Okay, so the product medley also comes with, dun, 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 I love like opening up all these little things when it comes in the package. Okay, it comes with this paint, and it's called rose gold paint. All-purpose paint, so all-purpose ink. It's really thin ink, so you would add it to water. You can spray it on your projects. and have some special effects like that, like some cool splattering. That I did not try to use yet, so I will not pretend that I did. I will not tell you how it works just quite yet. Okay, now this is what I think is super, super cool as part of the product medley. You get these 2 rolls of ribbon, 10 yards of each. And the one is Melon Mambo ribbon, and the other is Night of Navy with rose gold metallic trim. Okay, so you get this with your medley. Now, I was talking about, and you even get these little foil embellishments. These are like little mirrors. I'm not going to peel these are protective covers for them little mirrors. You get adhesive backed mirrors. I think I'm done with the product medley. Now, in a starter kit, so you could just buy that from my store. It's $80 if you want to just buy that, and that's great, and you'll be one of my customers, and you'll get my exclusive survival kit with the annual catalog, which is coming out. June 4th, our annual catalog is launching. Okay, so this product medley is only available till May 31st, so 4 more days for this product medley. But June 4th, we have a new catalog coming out. I will send this to whoever orders anything from me, whether it be a starter kit or a product medley. Okay, I thought of the starter kit. I thought of these to go with it, okay, because I was trying to add up to the amount, which would go over you have $125 worth of products for only $99 in free shipping, okay? So one thing, so you could add this to your starter kit. I will have all the descriptions on here. I'm going to put, there's my website. I'm going to have all the product numbers in the description of this video. So if you want to order exactly what I'm showing you, you'll be able to. Whisper White, Memories and More, cards and envelopes. These are in limited supply right now because there's not many left because they're discontinuing this. But I think these are adorable because they're smaller than regular cards. Okay, so you take your 3x4 cards, okay, which I already cut some, and I've actually added an embellishment to it, and you fold these cards. I always like to show you how to use your starter kit. If you're going to get a starter kit from me, I would like to show you how to use it. Fold this. Okay, and then I'm going to crease it, and you have an instant card. And then you can add the paper, the pretty papers to it, which I'll get to in just a minute. We'll build a card in just a minute. Okay, so you could get a pack of these. There's 10 cards in there. So you'd be ready to go. You'd have the paper you need. You'd have the cards you need. Okay, also in your starter kit, you can get the ink. You can get Night of Navy ink. And these are really juicy, these new ink pads. You open them up like this, and they're really juicy. So we'll leave that open for a minute, the Night of Navy, because we're going to use that and stamp with it in just a minute. Okay, and then you can get a stamping block, and this is stamping block C. Okay, Stampin' Up, our Stampin' blocks are really thick, easy to hold on to, acrylic blocks. So this is C, and it will pretty much hold almost everything in your stamp set. The congratulations, Stamping block C would have to go on it diagonally, but all these others will fit right on the stamping block C. Okay, you may have other stamping blocks already. Okay, so we're going to ink that up and use that. That's my favorite sentiment. And lastly, if you join my team and you get a starter kit, that means you're becoming a demonstrator. That means you get 20% discount right away, and you'd be on my team. Whether you want to do it as a business or a hobby, you would still be on my team, and therefore you get a special privilege of being able to order things from the new catalog before the new catalog launches. So once again, this product medley I'm showing you is only available until May 31st. But this product here is only available starting June 4th. But you'd be in that area of, joining Stampin' Up. So therefore you're allowed to get things from both the current catalog and the new catalog. Okay? Because you're allowed to pre-order as a demonstrator items that have not come out yet, including this delightful tag topper punch. All those things would be in your starter kit and come out to $124. So to make what I'm showing you, you would just need adhesive, a big shot, okay, to cut your die cuts, and maybe some glue or adhesive, okay? So let's get started. Let's make a couple things with this starter kit. So if you got this exact starter kit, you can make a really cool bookmark like this. So let's go ahead and do that. So you have your, let's see, this is just double-sided designer series paper. Okay, I've used my Brother Scan and Cut to already cut out some pieces, and I just want to show you that we can just embellish and stamp and make it very easy. And you can use either a punch you already have or the one I'm going to show you. So I've mounted my acrylic stamp on there, And let's take these little pieces, which are super simple to use, these little embellishments already, and let's just ink up the stamp by tap, tap, tap. And you're just gonna make sure you're on a flat surface. I'll put that over here. And the stamp says, don't let worry spoil your happy. Okay, don't let worry spoil your happy. I have this going on right now with me, so it's like you gotta be, you can't let worry overcome you. Okay, and I think that would make a great bookmark for anybody. Okay, so you're stamping this, you're popping it out. Be careful to let it dry. Okay, and you take your bookmark, which I can just make another one to show you how easy it is. Okay, let's do that. Let's take another one. So I'm going to say, so here's a piece of designer series paper. And I'm just going to show you that I've already cut this piece. I use my scan and cut, so that's 5 inches wide. Okay, so if you want to make a bookmark, you can make another piece. See, here's what I'm saying when I use my scan and cut. I've already like cut pieces out precisely for card mats and for bookmarks and things like that. All right, so let's take, and that's why I've already used a lot of my stack. Let's take something that will contrast with that well, maybe like this piece. We can put it on there, and so this is 5 inches wide, and I can make this 5 by 2, and this one's 5 by, so 1.75. So in other words, the bookmark, I always put the inside 1/4 inch smaller than the outside. Okay, I can't fit my big shot right now on the table just because of my arrangement, and I have a lot of things going on this table, but I can just tell you that I'm just cutting a 2-inch piece is all. And I'm gonna make it the same length, so 2 by 5. So you would need, of course, if you get the starter kit, you need a paper trimmer, which you probably already have, a big shot and some adhesive, and you can make the things I'm showing you. All right, so now what I have is I have a 5-inch piece of each, and I have a 5-inch, and then the inside one is, so this is 5 by 2, and this one's 5 by 1.75. And then you take your punch that would come in your starter kit. If you decided to get the starter kit, you can put whatever you want in your starter kit. You don't even have to use the examples I'm showing you. I'm just letting you know that the special is going on right now, and it's limited time. So I'm going to put these both in there together. I'm not gluing them yet because I want to punch them. And the reason you punch them while they're together is they line up nice, but also because you don't want to put, you don't want to get glue or any adhesive inside there. You don't want it to gunk up. Okay? So then you're just going to I'm just going to use some rolling adhesive I have. You can use snail. It really doesn't matter. You can use glue, rolling adhesive, and you're just adhering these two together. Whatever you have already in your stash, because we are crafters, we have adhesive. Okay, now there you go. Now you're going to take the sentiment we just decorated here. Don't let worry spoil your happy. Okay, and then we're going to do a couple more things. So this is the one I made as a sample. And we're going to take one of the flourishes that I cut out using the big shot, okay, which I can't fit on my table right now, but, oh no, we don't need a flourish. You know why we're not using a flourish? We can use it on a card maybe because look, it would clash with that kind of paper. But just know this is available to you. You have these beautiful flourishes. We'll use that on a different card. So we can use, that would not clash, is one of these. Okay, we can use this kind of flourish. Like something like that, okay? And maybe that could stick out the bottom. It wouldn't be so bad. But I'm gonna say, let's put this, let's glue him on the bottom of the bookmark. And then we can pop up this one with dimensionals. Dimensionals meaning Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. And then we'll put some ribbon on it, and you see that your starter kit, if you get this kind of starter kit, you're ready to go right away. You can start doing things. You can start making bookmarks, miniature cards, and things like that. And you're ready to go. I don't want to hide that whole flower. But you can also stamp your own flowers. So maybe later on you'd want to get yourself some Melon Mambo ink to go with this set, and you would start using your stamps as well. Okay, I like that, and maybe I may even use that flourish. I think he would look good there, even though it does kind of clash. I think I'm going to use it because I like to do things in threes. That's just me. I do things in threes. So I already have like a flower thing, and then I got the embellishment, so I'm going to put that there. And I like it because now it comes like 3-dimensional. And this was I lost the lid of my glue, so that's my little trick for you. When you lose the lid of your glue, which I let my students in craft club use this glue all the time, and they always lose my lids. So anyway, I put that on there. All right, then you take your ribbon, and the way you take, so I just take ribbon and I measure it by, I'm getting ink on my ribbon, like over there. Okay, so I measure it by taking a stamp set, and I go like that. And that's about how much ribbon I use for a bookmark. And so I cut that using the scissors that are buried on my table. So here we go. Cut that off at an angle, and then we're going to make that little bookmark or tag, whatever you want to use it for. Loop it through, I'm doing the loop. I'm doing that kind of ribbon loop, okay? And I loop it through the bookmark. So this is the Everything is Rosy product medley, available now. All right, so I've been getting a lot of questions about the starter kit lately. And we have more than that, that comes with it. So I want to go over that as well. You do get more than just the things that you pick out. Stampin' Up! Sends you other things too. So maybe we'll make a card real quick and then I'll show you that. So there's how you can make a really quick bookmark using the punch. If you pick that out for your starter kit, we have other punches and you can pick out other things. You don't have to pick out the things I'm showing you. Okay, so let's make a quick card. I already started this card. So this card was just using those Memories and More note cards and envelopes, matching envelopes. You get 10, and I used the foil paper. I used a back piece of Designer Series paper. I cut out all the shapes using my brother's Scan and Cut. See, I cut out the shapes, and I got precise shapes. These are just 3x4 in the back, and then 2.75 by 3.75 in the front, and that's it. And I was able to get a couple out of each paper. And then I thought we'd just embellish it using some of these again. Okay? So you could just take these you pretty much have an instant card when you pop these out. Okay, let's use this one. Okay? And maybe something like that, and we put the sentiment in the middle. And let's see what sentiment. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to switch this out. I'm going to take this off, but don't lose your stamp. You should probably clean it off so you don't lose your stamp. And let's just use the thank you. Thank you is always good. In fact, I always need thank you cards for my customers. And you know what? I just got this in the mail, so I haven't even used, I've only used 2 of my stamps. I haven't even done the flowers yet because I had all these flowers in the set. I said I don't need to use the flowers. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to mount that onto our clear block. And of course I should clean off the edges of my block, but I don't have my cleaner with me right now. It's on another table. I think I have more than one table buried right now in my house. Okay, so we're going to take when you first use a stamp and you ink it up, okay, you tap, 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 but you always put the ink on your mat first. Okay, so let me do that again just to show you if it's in view. So I'm tapping onto my mat first. That's just to make sure I got the right coverage of ink. Before I use it on an embellishment, I would always tap it on the mat, and then I hold it onto the embellishment for a couple of seconds. And if it lifts up, that's okay. Just knock it off or let it fall right off. Don't try to rub it off. Just sort of let it fall off. And then you have thank you, and that'll look really nice on a card. Okay, and then lastly, you could do something like this. I'm not going to actually build another card because you get the idea. We're crafters. I'm just going to lay this down on this note card just to show you. So I did this one, which is 3x4. I used an embellishment from the Big Shot again. We could pop him on there, Here. I'll actually do some. I'll finish these and I'll put them on my blog, thepaperchef.com, and you can actually see them. So I think I would use this one on that card because it doesn't clash as much. And you pop those up with dimensionals. And maybe I don't need 3 because there's the third element. I like to do things in 3s. There's 1 element, 2 elements, 3 elements. I think that would look really nice just on a card just like that, popped up with dimensionals. And it goes on and on. You have 10 cards. You can make the whole 10 pack of cards. You can make loads and loads of bookmarks, and you still have lots of ribbon left over. All right, but when you do get a starter kit, let me close this ink because I'm already getting it on things, I can tell. You get what's called a business supply kit. Now, Stampin' Up! Right now is saying that instead of sending you 8 catalogs, usually they send you a box of catalogs. You might get a box, but they were saying due to limited supplies of catalogs, they said something to the effect of, and I haven't verified this with any new team members, but they said that instead of getting 8 catalogs, they're going to send you a $23 coupon so that you can use on any merchandise later. So they'll send you 1 catalog in your starter kit, I believe, and then they'll send you a coupon for $23. So that's kind of a bonus. Or they may send you a box of 8 catalogs. Either way, you got 8 catalogs. I can't open it now. I'm not allowed to open this till June 4th. Okay, so that's a pretty good deal. Then you get a business supply kit. So it comes with like things like when you have a party, you host a party, it comes with like party envelopes for the hostess where you can collect order forms. It comes with, your business supply kit comes with order forms. I do my ordering mostly online, but some customers do still fill out the order form. They do fill this out still. But I mean, even if they fill it out, they still order online, is what I mean. A lot of times people just like to write things down at my workshops. So these are good to have, and they're duplicated, and there's like a folder. And then you get a paper pumpkin kit. And it's not going to be this exact kit. I can't show you the inside. Well, I could show you the inside of this kit. This is just an old kit. So rather than confuse you, because you might think you'll get that exact kit, just know that you'll get a paper pumpkin kit. That means an inclusive kit with all the things you need to make crafts. And you never know what kit you're going to get in your starter kit. My team members have got different kits from different months. But it's a pass kit. Okay, so that's the other thing you get in your starter kit. So all these things are great, all for $99 if you're interested in doing something like that and joining my team. And of course, in addition, you're going to get a catalog from me, no matter what. Even if you just order the product medley or you join my team, you're going to get a catalog from me, and you're going to get a new catalog survival kit with some samples of things that are coming up in our new catalog. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this preview or this show of the Everything is Rosy product medley by Stampin' Up! Available until May 31st, 2019, or while supplies last.